everybody, welcome to the program. Is the camera rolling? Yes, it is. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. I'm Andy Hunter for ADRIQOS. All right. I'm back. I'm energized. I'm re-energized. I am boosterized. I'm feeling fantastic. Went up to the cottage, spent a few days there, contemplated the world, contemplated my life, where it is I'm going to be going from now on forth. And I'm in a good place psychologically. I'm in an excellent place. And physically, I'm getting better. I'm trying to get into shape. I feel good. I've got more energy. It's all good. One of the recurring themes over the past year or so is people, you guys, asking me what should I collect in terms of making a big turnaround or an investment, a return, if I buy something now and liquidate 20, 30 years later, or keep it to actually increase my net worth. And although I just can't send you down the path of a certain brand of watch or a certain model of watch, I will say this, that in order to actually get to a place, say 20, 30 years from now, with a watch that, well, will not only test or stand the test of time, but also stand the test of rate of return. And here's a watch, the Zenith Captain. I just love this watch. Now, which way should you go? Look, you're going to go in the opposite direction of where everybody else is going right now. That's what you're going to do. I'll give you an example. Back in the 80s, the Rolex Daytonas were basically selling for $300, $400, $500 a pop in terms of secondhand market. It was one of those watches that collectors weren't really interested in. Some people, well, gravitated to those kind of watches and now have a net worth of a lot more than you and I have put together based on what they bought. So try to identify something that is not selling and that you actually like. It needs to be aesthetically pleasing to you and it needs to actually speak to you. Take a look at all the trends that have been happening in the last 30 years where watches were, say, 30 years ago as per se right now. The sizes, the thicknesses, which way you think they're going to morph, because they're not going to stabilize where they are right now. They're either going to increase in size, decrease in size, increase in width, decrease in width, maybe go back down to really thin watches, maybe go in every different direction. You'll have to put two and two together and figure this out for yourself. But if you want something to be worth a lot more than it is today, say 20 years from now, I'm not going out there and buying a $5,000 watch like a Submariner for, as an example, that's going to be worth in 20 years $10,000. You have to actually take into account inflationary discrepancies. If inflation is going a certain way and your watch is also following inflation, but not exactly. I mean, your $5,000 today could be worth maybe $15,000 in 20, 30 years from now, right? But the watch will be worth 10. So you've actually dropped your net worth or your value. So find something that is not selling right now that you think 20, 30 years from now is going to appeal to a lot of collectors with mucho dinero, and they're going to pay you, or you're going to have a collection of 30, 40, 50 watches that is basically going to be a financial portfolio for you. So, another thing I want to discuss is that GMOs, genetically modified, GFF, what are they called? Genetically modified food. One of my favorite fruits of all time happens to be the watermelon. I love watermelon. And ever since I heard that, well, watermelon basically gives you the same vitality and personal growth. Say that a few erectile dysfunction medicines out there, like Viagra, I've learned not only to enjoy more watermelons, but to respect the fruit. But whenever I go into a fucking supermarket or a fruit store, all they've got are these tasteless watermelons that are basically just pumpkins in red. There are no more seeds inside of a watermelon. A watermelon needs to have seeds. Seeds are very, very important. They add flavor, and they're actually real. So whenever you buy a watermelon that's got no fucking seeds, it also has no fucking flavor. I want flavor. God damn it. I want flavor. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for patronizing the ADRIQOS network of entertainment industries. I'm still waiting on some equipment to come in. I'm going on vacation next week, so it's going to set me back in terms of time. When I get back, I guess after 2 or 3 days after when I get back, we'll have a pretty good, cool background and a nice studio with great lighting and sound. And we are going upward and onward. The private channel, I'm really torn how to actually approach this. Initially, what I'm going to do is, for a select few people, I'm going to have unlisted videos that are going to be emailed to them or Facebook group message to them. So, if you haven't joined the Andy Hunter Watch World Facebook group, go ahead and do it after a certain amount of time and followed and scrutinized behavior. You too will be able to see some of the new videos that will not be available on this channel. More personal videos, more laid back, more just videos that I'm going to produce with some other people, multiple cameras, okay? Which means the visual experience is gonna be greater. We're gonna have guests on, and I just can't wait to get that off the ground. Again, thanks for watching, everybody.